In a small town in Minnesota lived a 17-year-old boy named Ethan. Life had never been simple for him. His father worked double shifts just to keep the lights on, and his mother had passed away when he was young. Still, Ethan carried a dream inside his heart. He wanted to become an artist. But recently, that dream felt impossible. One cold winter morning, Ethan sat alone in his small bedroom. His newest drawing lay in front of him, torn in half. No matter how hard he tried, his art never looked the way he imagined. He whispered to himself, "Maybe I'm just not good enough." Across the street lived an old woman named Ms. Parker, a retired art teacher who had quietly watched Ethan struggle from afar. One afternoon, she called him over to her backyard. Ethan followed, not knowing what to expect. When he stepped inside, he froze. On the old brick wall behind her house were hundreds of colorful painted leaves. Red, golden, blue, green, every shape, every size. It felt like standing in front of a wall full of life. Miss Parker smiled softly and said, "Every leaf you see here, I painted on a day I wanted to give up." Ethan stared at the wall, amazed. She handed him a paintbrush and said gently, "You don't need to be perfect, Ethan. Just paint one more. One more attempt. One more step. One more day." Ethan hesitated, but then he dipped the brush into the paint. His first leaf wasn't perfect. It was crooked, uneven, but it was his. And for the first time in months, he felt a little spark of hope. Day after day, he returned. Snow fell, winter deepened, but Ethan kept painting. Some leaves looked messy, some looked beautiful, but he never stopped. Months later, Ethan sent his portfolio for an art scholarship, something he had always been too scared to try. And this time, he was accepted. On the day he received the email, he ran to Miss Parker's backyard. Together they painted one final leaf on the wall. Ethan looked at her with grateful eyes and said, "Thank you for believing in me when I couldn't." Miss Parker smiled. "You did this, Ethan, one leaf at a time. Remember, success doesn't come from perfection. It comes from trying. One more time. Just one more leaf."